Hey everyone, it's Talia here. Welcome back to my channel and a completely different style of video on this channel. Today I'm going to show you a day in my life as a YouTube content creator, as well as a nail tech who works from home, as well as the in-betweens of trying to run my business while also being a mom. So I'm going to show you an entire Saturday in my life, which is the day that I work on my clients, as well as fit in as much of YouTube stuff as I can, as well as take care of my little girls in between all of that. So let's get started on today's video. If you keep up with my second Instagram or my second YouTube channel, then you'll know that I've started introducing a 5 a.m. morning routine to my schedule. This is to allow me to fit in everything that I need to get done throughout the day. I always start my morning with my Thrive. I'm not going to go into much detail in this video as to what Thrive has done for me. I'll leave a video in the description box below on how much I love this product and why I keep taking and have been taking it for about 2 years now. But to sum it all up, basically it gives me the energy and the mental clarity that I need to go about my day, as well as get everything done that I want to accomplish throughout the day as well. So once I've made up my Thrive shake, this particular day, my youngest baby, who is 6 months old, actually slept through the night, which is great. She's been doing that a lot more lately. And that means that I need to pump. So I'm just going to get all of my pump stuff ready to go. And then while I enjoy my shake, I'm going to sit down to a pumping session. This actually worked out really well because on this particular day, I ended up having 3 clients and my husband is going to need milk for the day for our baby while he watches her. So it worked out well that I had to fit in a pumping session. Now, while I pump, I usually will put on some sort of YouTube inspirational type of video or a YouTube planner video. But lately, I've really been liking this channel because she has a lot of motivational type of videos about getting up at 5 a.m., about being more intentional with your time, and a bunch of different things that I've been trying to incorporate into my daily life. I will usually pump for about 10 minutes, and that's enough time to watch one YouTube video or do a little bit of gratitude journaling, anything like that. And once I have finished pumping, I'm just going to pour it all out, get it into the fridge for my husband, and just like a pumping tip for any of my fellow pumping moms out there or breastfeeding moms out there. If you just rinse off your pumping stuff and put it back in the fridge, you can keep it in the fridge for up to as long as you would keep breast milk in the fridge. So little bonus tip that I learned this baby, which has helped me out a lot. So I'm going to store my pumping parts in the fridge. While I'm in there, I'm going to grab a couple of snacks because one of the things I do find on Thrive is I get hungry very quick after taking it, and I need to have at least something to eat before I have my breakfast, which you guys will see later on. So after I have everything, I'm going to grab my planner. We're going to head on downstairs to the nail studio, and I'm going to get all set up at my editing desk. By the time I get downstairs to start my editing session, it's usually around 5:30, maybe even closer to 6, depending on everything that I needed to do upstairs, as well as depending on when I actually got onto the main floor. But the first thing I'm going to do this particular day is watch back a plan with me video that I had edited the night before. And usually while I do this, I will have my snack or my little bit of a breakfast and just make sure that everything looks okay on this particular video. If you follow my second channel, then you'll see a lot of these plan with me type of videos and planner related content on how I'm organizing my daily life. What I do related to my nail content first is I'm going to open up my planner and I'm going to jump to the back where I keep all of my social media stuff. And I just like to write down an intentional to-do list for my morning. So I usually have about an hour to 2 hours to myself if I get up around 5 o'clock that I can spend editing or replying to comments or anything that I need to try and get done for my nail channel. Now, the planner that I've been using lately is a happy planner. I go into way more depth on my second channel, so I'm not going to dive too much into it on this one. But those inserts that you just saw are social media inserts, which help me keep track of all of the posts that I want to get done throughout a week. This notebook here is a recollections notebook from Michaels, and I use it to keep track of all of my video links that I need to include. After I have finished watching back the video that I'm going to upload later on, I'm just going to make a couple of social media posts. So this particular day, I had a Fuzion Glows video that was going up at the same time as I'm filming this video. So I just wanted to make sure that I'm adding my swipe up links on my Instagram. I'm posting to my feed on my Instagram, as well as sharing it to my Facebook group and doing all of the different social media posts that I like to tie in with a video release. if I spend time uploading a video, it cuts into any sort of editing time or any other computer time that I can do because it really bogs down my computer. So once I have that video edited, I'm just going to let it sit for a little bit, and I'm going to hop on to my YouTube and reply to some comments that you guys have left me. I very much appreciate when you guys take the time to engage in my videos. When it comes to running a YouTube business, I really have to prioritize my time, and if I spent my time replying back to every single comment or every single message that I get, I wouldn't be able to film and edit this content that you guys are seeing right now. But please know that I do appreciate everyone who takes the time to comment on my videos or comment on my social media. I read everything and I do my very best to reply back to any questions that you guys have. I just can't spend time replying back to every single person, and I hope that you guys understand that. I'm going to start editing a nail related video. So in this particular day, I'm going to be editing a video that you guys have already seen, but it is like a pumpkin succulent type of tutorial, and I'm just cutting the footage that I need to right now. I'm speeding it up. I'm making sure that I'm only keeping footage that is good quality and that you guys want to see. I always like to cut out footage that is either like out of focus if I can, unless it's like imperative to the design, or if it's like not lined up properly. So that's what I'm spending some time doing here, is just moving things around and speeding up footage that is going to be in the video that you guys have already saw. There's a lot of work that goes into making YouTube content. It's not just filming a video and simply posting it. I really like to be intentional about how I edit my videos and make sure that they are really good quality for you guys, that I'm cutting out any sort of ums or ands or areas that might be a little bit boring. So I typically will rough edit my videos, and then I'll go back in and add some voiceover. I will also make sure that I'm picking intentional music for the video so that it kind of ties to the theme of whatever sort of video I'm posting for you guys. And I really like to put out good quality content for you guys. This has been something that I have been really spending a lot of time doing lately, is doing some more research on how I edit videos for you guys. I don't know, I would not say that I'm at all computer savvy. I think that anything that I've learned has just been through trial and error, as well as a lot of help from my YouTube friend Sarah from Sarah's Nail Secrets. You guys see her in a lot of collaborations. She is fabulous at helping me with anything that I need help with my videos, and I really appreciate having somebody that I can kind of lean on for that. But it is a lot of work, and I've been really trying to step up my editing game for you guys. These early mornings have allowed me to spend a little bit more time playing around instead of just quickly editing a video so that I can get it up for you. Once I have my video edited to where I like it, this is where I spend some time writing in this notebook, because I write down all of the different products that I've used in a video so that I can create links for you guys to easily be able to find the different products. This actually is a lot of time. It's a very time consuming process. So usually when I'm done my video and it's all nice and edited, I'm like, yes, I can post this video. No, I can't, because I need to spend time making links as well as a thumbnail. Which can sometimes take even longer to do than actually editing the video itself, depending on the type of content that I'm editing. So by this point, it is time to go upstairs and get everybody ready for the day. So I'm going to set my videos to upload while I'm not in this room anymore. This is a really good use of my time because they're uploading while I'm not doing anything with my computer, and then I can come back down the next day and get them all ready to post. Before I leave this room, I just want to make sure everything is all set up for me to film my clients for this particular day. The mount that I use all the time for any sort of overhead filming is my Arkon Mounts. They are amazing. They're super, super stable. They're super easy to move around the house, so they're very portable because I do film my planner videos up on my kitchen table upstairs usually. I'm able to fit the camera on it really, really nicely, and that tall base that you guys see there does go up and down if I need to do any sort of taller filming content. I also use this mount as like a tripod now too, and I rarely even pull out my other tripods. It's super, super versatile and super easy to use. I cannot say enough good things about this mount, and if you're looking to get into YouTube or any sort of filming content, because you can attach an attachment to it that films on your phone as well, highly recommend getting this thing. I wish I had had this from the moment I started filming YouTube videos. It has just made my life so much easier. I always leave in the description box below what I use for filming. So it includes my mount, my camera, my lamp, and my lights as well. Last thing I do before I leave this room is just make sure everything is all set up ready to go for my particular clients too. This point in the morning, it is about 7:45, and I'm heading upstairs to say good morning to everyone. And my husband has gotten both of the girls out of bed. They're just chilling out, just waiting for the day to start as well. And I need to spend some time getting ready for having my clients in. So I do like to spend some time making sure that I have my makeup done, my hair done. Everything looks good and professional for my clients. If I'm being 100% real with you guys though, this doesn't happen all of the time. The majority of my clients have been with me through 2 babies and for well over 5 years, and they have seen me at my absolute pregnant worst, where I just like basically rolled out of bed to do their nails. As bad as it sounds, that's exactly what happened at some point. So I'm just getting my makeup all out, and I'm gonna chat with you guys while I do my makeup here and tell you a little bit about my schedule for when I do clients. For the longest time, I was doing clients in the evenings, and that was functioning really well for us. But now we're finding that because I spend a lot of time filming and doing different crazy nail art and stuff on my clients, that it is taking a long time for me in the evenings. And us as a family, it was just not working for us because every single one of my evenings throughout the week was basically busy with clients. So we decided to move all of my clients to 1 day a week. So Saturdays are considered my work days now. I get up in the morning, do any sort of YouTube stuff that I need to, and then I work on my clients all day long. And us as a family, I'm thinking that this is going to function a little bit better for us, especially for me, because I actually have a day that I get to, in quotations, go to work, and it's not so rushed in the evenings for us. So that's what I'm showing you guys in this particular video, is all of working on my clients and the in-betweens that go on throughout the day. So after I'm done getting ready, this is when I spend a little bit of time getting everybody else ready in the house, because I have a morning routine throughout the week that really keeps me on track with my girls. One of the things that we definitely include is making sure that our beds are made, our rooms are tidy before we left. We also make sure that we get our day outfit on and we get our hair brushed for the day, and this way I feel like it sets us up for success before we even head downstairs. So on weekends, after I come upstairs from working on any sort of video work, I try and maintain this exact same morning routine as well. I feel like it works really well for my toddler. She knows exactly what to expect, and me, I feel like it makes me a little bit more productive throughout the morning as well. Rose is 3 and loves to be included in my morning routine. Another thing that I like to do every single morning is make a really good breakfast. I really feel like once I have like my eggs, a little bit of toast, maybe some fruits and vegetables, that it sets me up for success for a good morning as well. So I do spend some time making sure that all of my family has a good breakfast in the morning. This is something that's really important to me, and something that I find on days where I don't do this, none of us function as good as we could have. So after we have prepared breakfast, I am going to pull my pump stuff out again, because I do make sure that I pump right before my clients come as well. This way I have another bottle of milk for my baby as she needs it, but also it helps me maintain supply, because I'm going to be missing quite a few feeds this particular day because I have 3 clients. So after breakfast, my very first client arrives for the day, and this particular client, I actually have a video on her nails, and it is the client who needed a professional manicure for her business. So I'm going to show you guys the ins and outs of what we actually do when I'm working on my clients. So first things first, I get my apron on. I always wear an apron when I'm working. This apron is from Susie from Nail Career Education. She gifted it to me, and I absolutely love it. I love the waffle weave print on it. I always like to have a little bit of a consultation with my clients as to what we are doing on their nails, and you guys can see this actual consultation on this professional manicure video, because she was pretty particular on the nail design that she needed this time. She's usually not. She usually lets me kind of play around, but I definitely, priority number 1 with my clients is to give them something that they want and they are happy with. As much as my clients let me play around on their nails, if they have events or something that are going on that their nails need to correlate with, I definitely make sure to take that into consideration on the nails that I'm designing for them. So first things first, we got to remove her old set of nails. I usually use a zebra sanding band to do this. I have tried carbide bits and I just do not love them. Like, I always end up going back to my sanding bands, and the zebra ones work the best, I find, for me in particular. I wanted to make sure that I was giving her quite a few different options that she could pick from, and then I get all of my tools and everything all ready to go. So because I am filming this one, I do need to make sure that I'm checking up to make sure that we are in focus and we are in frame all of the time. If I could have somebody standing behind me while I film these videos and making sure these things happen, it would definitely cut down on the time of the service when I'm filming at the same time, because I swear I spend so much time looking up at the camera just to make sure I'm in frame and focus for you guys. Once I have all of the dust removed on her nails, we're going to go in and add some bling. Again, you can see all of this and how it came together on that particular tutorial video. But what I want to show you guys in this video is how I make sure that everything is in shot. So I do use that big white board that's on the bottom there where everything is sitting. That is actually a piece of particle board from Michael's unit that I had for scrapbook paper that I just wasn't using. It actually works really well as a background for filming because it's nice and sturdy and I can keep all of my tools on it, but it is super, super dirty, so I do have to cover it in paper towel. This way it's actually a nice white background for you guys when I am filming. The last step before I'm going to take any pictures and video cutaways is using my LCN Super Shine Finish Cleaner. This makes the nails look super shiny. The skin around the nails look really good as well. So this part can be super, super tedious to make sure that I have the right cutaway clips that I need for my intros and my outros, as well as making sure that I've got the pictures that I need for my social media content. I do spend a lot of time in this particular position taking pictures and videos of my clients' nails. Rose always comes to see what my clients got on their nails as well as say goodbye. It's something that she's done since she was really, really little. So now I have to put Violet to sleep. So I'm just going to take her upstairs and get her all fed so that she is ready for a good nap. She didn't nap the entire time that I was with this particular client, but that's okay because I really enjoy working from home and being able to see my babies throughout the day and make sure that I'm able to sneak in a feed if I can, or sneak in some cuddles at the very least. These breaks are usually super rushed, but I do have to sneak a pee break in there. So now my next client is here and we're going to start working on her nails. So this is another client that usually doesn't care what I do on her nails. She is game for anything. So on this particular day, I decided that we were going to zip down her previous glitter fade and we we're going to do a really nice fall design on her. So I didn't film this particular client's nails, but you guys will get to see a little tiny mini tutorial in this video on what we did on her. Two gel colors that I'm using are Brrr Baby as well as I Missed You from the new Light Elegance fall collection, and I'm going to put Brrr Baby, which is this really nice red, on her ring finger as well as her pointer finger because I knew I wanted to do some leaf stamping on top of it. And then we're going to use the I Missed You color and put that all over her pinky finger as well as her thumb finger. And then halfway through the design, I decided that I wanted to do a little bit more of that Brrr Baby and put it on her middle finger as well. Oh my gosh, I can't talk at 6 in the morning when I'm editing this. To bring a little bit more of that I Missed You color into the nail design, I'm just going to put this on the pointer finger just kind of in the corner, and then I'm going to encapsulate all of her nails here with, I believe this was SL Clear for this particular nail design. I love having that cart sit next to me, and I have a complete video on how I utilize carts in my nail studio. But one of the things that I've recently introduced is this giant stamping kit so that I can just pull it from my cart and sit it on my desk, and it has all of the tools that I need ready to go for any sort of stamping designs that we're going to do. So I knew I wanted to do some like silver type of leaf designs on this particular client. So all I'm doing here is just lining up the different leaf designs that I wanted for her nails. And I wanted to include different gray tones as well as different silver and gold tones that match that pewter glitter that we decided to use on her nails. I love how this design came together. This client needs her nails super, super short because it functions really well for her in her everyday life. And I just wanted to show you guys that you can totally do really fun nail designs on super short nail clients as well. Now it's time for lunch. My husband had made homemade pizza for us this day and it was delicious. So while I wait for my next client, I usually book enough time to either pump or nurse my little baby girl. And while I nurse her, I'm deciding to watch this time management tips video from that same channel that I shared with you guys a little bit earlier. I will just watch a little bit of YouTube if I have time until my last client of the day comes. Now my last client of the day is a fellow nail tech, and we were going to do some really fun designs on her. You have seen Crystal in actually some CNTC vlogs, because when I went to CNTC and vlogged it, she and I traveled up together and it was so much fun. So definitely make sure you go check out those videos if you want to see some more travel type of videos. But she had booked a nail appointment with me, and she used to back in the day be a client of mine before she was a nail tech and before I went on mat leave with Rose. So this was like a blast from the past being able to work on her nails, and she has such fabulous nail beds to work on. I was so excited for this design. She brought in some nail art that she wanted me to use, and she kind of had a theme that she wanted to go with and just wanted me to kind of do my thing with it. So I did film working on her nails, and don't worry guys, there will be a watch me work coming up on her nail design soon. I had so much fun working on Crystal's nail. Truly enjoy spending time with those in the nail industry, as well as connecting with you guys on social media. It's just nice to have somebody that can relate to everything that we are going through on our day-to-day life of working on clients, as well as running our nail business. So once her nail design is all done here, I'm just going to put some cuticle oil on them and get my background all set up to take her picture, do the video clips, all of that jazz. And then I am done for the day on working on clients as well as YouTube, especially starting at 5 in the morning like I do on my YouTube. By the time I'm done this particular client, which is around 5 in the afternoon, I was just ready for some TLC with my family. So the only other thing that I did sneak in this evening while we were out and about running errands is I picked up a post office package, and it was an order from Can West. And so I just want to show you guys what I picked up, some staples that I use all of the time when I'm working on my clients. First up is the Lexy files from Elegance. I seriously cannot say enough good things about these files. The LE Perfect files were my favorite until I discovered these ones and tried these ones out. They are so stiff, they function so well, and they take a long time to go dull. I absolutely love using them. Second up is the Zebra Arbour bands. I have been without these for probably about a month now, and it has been driving me bonkers not having my Zebra sanding bands. I'm so glad to have these back in my collection for working on clients. Next up is the Ugly Duckling tack-free top gloss. This is probably my favorite tack-free top gloss. I like to try out other ones on the market every now and again, but I end up always going back to that tack-free top gloss. Next, I decided to pick up another pot of my SL Clear from Fuzion. I am loving using this on my clients. I love the consistency of it. I love that it's a super flexible gel, and it has quickly become my favorite clear gel to use on my clients. Next up is Fuzion Clear Base. I got this in a 50-gram jar, and this is going to last me quite a long time with working on my clients. Next, I decided to get the Fuzion Sculptures because I've heard that it's really good for building extensions of nails, and I really wanted to try that out. So I hope you guys like this little mini haul and everything that I picked up from Can West. These are just some staples that I need to have in my collection all the time for when I'm working on clients. Thank you guys so much for taking a little glimpse into my life when I'm working on my YouTube content, my social media content, as well as my clients on a full Saturday. I do have to say that booking my clients on one particular day instead of the evenings is functioning a lot better for my family. So if you guys like this type of content, two things. Check out my second channel because I do film a lot of content kind of like this and every day in my life. And also, if you like this type of content on this channel and you want to see more of the day in my life on a Saturday working on clients, again, comment below and let me know so that I can keep filming them for you. I also did want to mention that you guys are seeing an entire day edited down to 25 minutes. So there is a lot of things that I fit into this day that I didn't film, such as cleaning and sanitizing implements, making sure my station was all set up and ready to go in between clients. I just cut out all of that stuff because I personally didn't think that you would want to see that, and I left in a lot more of the more interesting content. So just keep that in mind when you're watching this video, is there's a lot more that went into it than just 25 minutes in one particular day. Make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!